Welcome back to P3P. We did it.
Is it over?
We beat all the shadows.
Operation completed. Or should I say, mission complete.
Yes, it's finally over.
Yes.
I believe a celebration is in order. What will be our victory cheer?
Let's eat.
1, 2, 3. Let's eat. Let's eat?
What was that? Huh. I wonder if Aiga-san gets hungry.
So, Senpai, you're gonna throw us a party tomorrow, right?
You don't waste any time, do you? Well, I suppose I could arrange for it.
Ooh, in that case, how about sushi?
Sushi, huh? It's been a while. Well, I've got dibs on the halibut and sea urchin.
Oh, then I call the fatty tuna.
We're divvying it up already? In that case, save me the salmon roe.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't do that.
Yeah, but what? Ladies prefer cucumber. No, I want that shrimp.
What? You too?
I reserve the shrimp, squid, scallops, and sea eel.
Hey, that's not fair. You don't even eat.
You should all be ashamed of yourselves, fighting over sushi. Senpai, please order tamago for me. They say you can tell a chef's skill by how he prepares eggs. How old are you again?
Okay, I'll have the very best delivered tomorrow.
For real? Oh man, it's great to be alive.
Don't get too excited, Junpei. You're getting the leftovers.
What? Well, but it was my idea in the first place.
I guess it's time to say goodbye to the dark hour. Even though it seemed like a curse, for some reason I'm reluctant to let it go.
Yeah.
We really did it, didn't we?
Yes, we saved the world, even if no one knows it.
Yeah.
The battle is over. The dark hour has come to an end. Has it? Because it was still ongoing for like 5 minutes after we killed that shadow. Your room. You sense a familiar presence.
Good morning. This is the first time we've talked during the daytime.
That's a good sign.
Nice weather, isn't it? This is indeed a new day. For both of us. All the fragments of my memory. They've finally come together. I now know my role clearly. The time has come. As difficult as it may be, I must tell you something. I am afraid this is goodbye. I want you to know, for me, our friendship was a miracle. But miracles don't last forever. If only they did.
Bye.
I shall treasure our conversations always. Even if today is the end, the bond between us can never be severed. Remember that.
Pharos is looking at you with teary eyes. He senses a strong bond with this imaginary child. We just skipped over like the last 3 ranks. Good job. Thou art I and I am thou has established a genuine bond. The innermost power of the Death Arcana hath been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Thanatos, the ultimate form of the Death Arcana.
It was fun while it lasted. Farewell.
Will you ever see him again? I don't know. Maybe. Is your stomach ready? Tonight's the big celebration. I'm gonna eat like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, I'm ready. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. Better come back right after school, man. I'll be waiting. Oh, does that mean I don't get afternoon stuff? Aw, man. The dormitory lounge. Just as promised, the finest sushi is laid out on the table.
Whoa, nice spread.
Oh, the slices are huge!
Man, I'm starving. Can we eat?
Hey, where are Aiga-san and Ikutsuki-san?
He took her to the lab for a tune-up or something. He said they'd join us later.
The chairman just can't stay away from the lab, can he?
Car pulled up in the front.
That must be my father.
The door opened and Mitsuru's father walked in. 2 men in black followed.
We've been waiting for you.
So, it's over at last, huh?
Yes.
Who's he?
Can't you tell? That's Mitsuru-senpai's dad. She looks exactly like him.
You think so?
Congratulations, everyone. You've done well. There are no words to express my gratitude. Though you will never receive the recognition you deserve, it is undoubtedly a monumental achievement.
Thank you.
To you, I owe a special thanks for lending us your power until the very end.
Takeharu, I didn't even remember that was this guy's name, took Yukari's hands and firmly clasped them.
Oh, it's no big deal.
The 12 shadows that were the cause of all our troubles have been destroyed thanks to your efforts. You needn't bear this burden any longer. You deserve a chance to experience the joys of youth. The specialized extracurricular execution squad will be dissolved as of midnight tonight.
Dissolved?
I see.
No longer must you put your lives on the line in battle. Tomorrow, you can triumphantly return to a normal school life. Is something the matter?
Oh, it's nothing.
All right, everyone. It's time to celebrate. Your feast awaits you. There's no need to hold back. Eat as much as you'd like.
Sweet! I've been waiting for you to say that.
Minutes before midnight, the party is still going on.
Now listen up, everyone! Well, now that we're all stuffed, how about we take a picture together?
Huh?
Actually, I tried to take one last night, but I forgot it wouldn't work during the dark hour.
You mean you brought a camera with you into battle?
Well, it was our last battle after all. Excuse me, mister. Would you mind taking our picture?
I feel like such a tourist, but I have to admit, I kinda want a picture too.
I'm so glad to have a photo with Yukari-chan and our leader. I'll treasure it.
Oh, wait. Kutsuki-san and Agus aren't here. I guess we'll have to take another one later. All right, everyone get together.
Everyone gathered in front of the camera.
Come on, squeeze tight. Everyone come in closer to me.
Does that include me too?
No, not you.
Geez, let's not keep this poor guy waiting all day to take the picture. Hey, we're good to go. You can take the pictures anytime.
Time to strike a pose.
Hey, get your hand out of my face.
Oh, they spent an extra $10 to have a version with the Famitsū made.
Is it just me, or did this not get my good side? We're gonna take another one once Agus and Akutsuki-san come back, all right?
Yes, we hear you. I could get used to a worry-free life like this.
How about you, Koro-chan? Are you glad to get all this meat?
Get that meat. The celebration party went off without a hitch. You spent a moment of relaxation with your battle-weary friends. Rank 7, don't worry about that.
Hey, how come nobody's eating? Don't tell me you're full already.
Are you kidding? I'm stuffed.
Me too. Ugh, I couldn't eat another bite.
How about you, senpai?
I'm good for now.
All right. Wanna try some, Koromaru?
Don't give the dog raw fish. You'll make him sick.
I wonder what's taking those two so long. It's almost midnight.
Whoops. It's after midnight.
The hell?
I mean, technically it's not. It's still technically midnight.
The guys in suits. They've transmogrified.
I thought we ended the dark hour. Senpai, what's going on?
I don't know.
Apparently I was right to have my doubts.
Yeah, something didn't feel right.
Then why did we have a big party?
No way.
Hey, do you hear that?
Hear what?
It sounds like a bell, but where's it coming from?
Where is Ikutsuki? Well, why is he late? He's got Igus with him, doesn't he?
Mitsuru.
Everyone, prepare for battle. We're heading for Tartarus.
To do what?
I don't know, but that's where the sound is coming from. We have to find out what's going on.
Tartarus. It hasn't disappeared. Shocker. Ikutsuki and Igus are standing at its entrance.
Ikutsuki-san.
Igus? Why are you here?
She is here merely to fulfill her role as a weapon.
Huh?
Ikutsuki-san, what's this all about?
You said the Dark Hour and Tartarus would disappear if we defeated the 12 Shadows. That's why we fought so hard. But now...
What is your intention? It was all a lie, wasn't it? You knew from the beginning that the Dark Hour wouldn't disappear.
Excellent deduction, Mitsuru. Unfortunately, your realization has come too late.
No.
You tricked us?
Everything is as I planned. It is not unexpected that the Dark Hour and Tartarus remain. In fact, I never intended for you to rid the world of them. Quite the opposite, actually.
Did they really have to highlight opposite?
What do you mean?
The 12 Shadows were parts of a whole. They were destined to be reunited. And that was accomplished in no small part, thanks to your efforts. Soon, Death, the Almighty, shall arise and bring forth the fall.
Death?
What are you talking about?
The end of all shall come and free this world from despair. The death of everything. But also, the beginning.
What is he saying? Is he out of his mind?
10 years ago, I too was a scientist for the project we've spoken of. The experiment went awry, but that is not why the Dark Hour and Tartarus were born. They manifested as a result of harvesting the Shadow's power, just as the experiment was designed to do. That is why your grandfather gathered so many shadows, to bring about the fall.
That can't be.
People have filled the world, yet turned it into a void. The only hope of salvation lies in ruin, according to the prophecy. The fall will be orchestrated by the prince, and once the prince has delivered us all, he shall rule the new world as king. The man who tried it 10 years ago failed, but I will not. I shall succeed.
Man, he's totally lost it.
I apologize for deceiving you, but this was for your sake as well. If you follow me for just a little while longer, you too will find salvation.
You call that salvation?
Don't worry. The ignorant will be saved equally.
I have a question for you.
Yes?
In the video from my father, he said to defeat the shadows. Was that a lie too?
Ah, he did record that himself. Of course, I had to make some modifications.
You doctored it?
I corrected it. Your father was a superb scientist. He may not have known it, but I truly respected him. While others focused on the Shadow's abilities, he explored much more important things. But unfortunately, he could not comprehend the magnificent potential of the fall.
What? He left that recording at the expense of his life.
It would seem so. But it did prove rather useful, so I'm sure he's happy.
So you were behind it all? You used both me and my father.
Used is such an ugly word. It was for the sake of the world, so how could it be wrong?
Our role is to correct the mistakes of the past. And we intend to do just that.
Ah, how disappointing. I had hoped you would see the light. But you are just children after all. I suppose it can't be helped. Igus, the time has come for you to fulfill your role. Capture them and prepare them to be sacrificed.
Understood. Energy output at maximum.
Igus, what's wrong? Igus, please.
Igus is taking her battle stance.
Engaging.
We got beat up by Aigis. How? How did she beat us? Like 1-on-8 or whatever? Don't worry about it. The Gekkoukan High School Observatory, now part of Tartarus. Look at that JPEG back there of us. Wait, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's just a fucking JPEG. It seems you were unconscious. You can see your friends being crucified. You too are chained to a cross, unable to move. It's a little on the nose.
What the hell?
What is this?
It seems your friends have awakened.
Damn it! I can't get these off!
Father!
Aigis is restraining a man in a suit before your eyes. It's Takeharu, Mitsuru's father.
Ikutsuki, what is the meaning of this?
It is just as it appears. They are to be sacrifices, harbingers of the fall. The arrangements are complete. The prophecy shall be fulfilled.
What?
You son of a bitch! I'm gonna rip your head off!
My, what a commotion. Aigis, direct your aim at Mr. Kirijo.
Affirmative.
Aigis aimed her gun at Takeharu, as directed by Ikutsuki.
Father!
You traitor. Are you insane?
Yes, he is.
Of course not. You know your father was an unlucky man. Even you, his son, after all this time, do not understand his vision.
My father was wrong. Death is a deliverance. That is not an ideology anyone should ever embrace.
Fool! You are but a nuisance now. Aigis, go on ahead and give this man his honorable deliverance.
Wait! Please, Aigis, no!
Mitsuru is yelling frantically, straining at her bonds.
What are you doing, Aigis?
I am...
Aigis lowered her guns in confusion.
Fine. I'll do this myself. 10 years! I've wasted 10 long years!
I don't think this portrait art was in the original.
I'm not like your father. I won't make any exceptions.
At that moment, Takeharu freed himself from Aigis' grip and pulled out a gun.
What?
I know it's a serious moment, but this portrait art's killing me. Speaking of being killed, Takeharu slowly fell forward to the ground.
Ugh, damn it!
Takeharu shot Ikutsuki in the stomach.
Aigis, execute the sacrifices. Let's end this.
Aigis turned toward you.
Aigis!
Snap out of it!
Aigis looked up with unfocused eyes. Hamiko-san!
Finish them, Aigis!
Don't do it, Aigis! Oh no!
Whoa!
Aigis shot away your restraints with her machine guns.
Aigis!
What? You damn defective machine!
Ikutsuki falls to his knees holding his blood-stained stomach.
You're all alone now, and you're injured on top of that. Looks like this is it, Mr. Chairman.
You don't get it, do you? It's useless to search for hope or reasons to live in this pathetic world. A world this depraved must be started over from the beginning. And then, at long last, I will rule over the new world.
Ikutsuki stretched his hand toward the sky.
I was so close.
Kuzuki leaned forward as if trying to grasp the moon, and slowly fell. Yeah, I don't think that's a slow fall.
How did it come to this?
Wow, they really did not do a good job of, like, demonstrating that. Was there supposed to be, like, a piece of artwork there or something? He falls off the side of Tartarus and dies. That's a lot more clear in the original version.
Ikutsuki-san.
Father!
Why do I not remember these artworks?
Father!
Mitsuru shook her father's body. There was no response.
Father. One time my father made a promise. He swore that he would atone for endangering our generation, even if it cost him his life. But I wanted him to live. I became a persona user to protect him.
Everyone was at a loss for words. Well, Mitsuru slumped to the floor crying like a child. Soon the dark hour will end. Akihiko picked up the stunned Mitsuru. Everyone returned to the dormitory in silence. What do we do about the bodies, though? You've become tired. Yesterday was a shocking turn of events. You wonder if Mitsuru-senpai is alright. Probably not. You wonder what else the future holds. You overhear a conversation. You still had to go to school, though. Did you hear? About the student council president. I heard her dad passed away from his illness. How did this get out in, like, 12 hours? Not even. Like, what time is it? Probably, like, 9 in the morning? I bet it's tough to live without your parents. Yeah, I know. I think I'll help my mom cook dinner when I go back home. You received a text. It's from Akihiko. I need to talk to you all. Meet me in the command room when you get home. Come on, stop stealing my days here. I'm trying to finish social links. Dormitory command room. Everyone is here except for Mitsuru and Igus.
The chairman's room has been cleared out.
Well, that's no surprise, considering what he did.
Igus isn't here either.
Well, it's also because he's dead and there's no one else to live in it.
I just can't believe all this.
It's in the papers, too. Sudden death of Kirijo's group CEO. They blame it on illness, though.
Seriously, how did they print this in like 8 hours? There's no way. This would have come out the day after.
Yeah, it's never the truth.
Nope.
Mitsuru-senpai's not here, huh?
What is with Kin's voice performance in this version?
She's an only child, so there's a lot of matters to be settled, including a funeral and the family business. I'm sure she'll be busy for at least a week.
That sounds rough. I hope she'll be okay.
So, what are we supposed to do now? What'll happen to Chidori?
No word yet. They're probably too busy to be thinking about that. In fact, the entire Kirijo group must be in a state of shock.
I hope Igus is all right.
Yeah.
What the hell? Am I just supposed to wait for them to get their act together?
Mitsuru is meeting with the board of directors. That might explain the delay.
I see. But still, what are we going to do? We have no idea how to get rid of the Dark Hour. We don't even know what we're fighting against.
What was that he said about the fall? What would have happened if we'd been sacrificed?
There are so many unanswered questions.
No use worrying about it.
True. But there is one thing we know. Tartarus is still around, and there's a bunch of shadows inside it. We should train so we're ready for whatever it is we might have to face.
I agree.
Alright, let's break for tonight. Rest yourselves well, even if you can't sleep.
Got it.
I hear ya.
After everyone left, Fuka stopped Yukari.
Yukari-chan.
What's this? A disc?
There were traces of a video on the chairman's hard drive. Most of it was deleted, but I was able to restore some of it. I thought you might like to see it.
Thanks, Fuka. I'll watch it later.
Uh-huh. Make sure that you do.
Later at Yukari's room.
So it's just a normal DVD? Alright, let's see what's on here. Oh, there we go.
I pray that this recording reaches safe hands.
That video?
My employer has become obsessed with a loathsome idea. This experiment should have never even been conceived. That's why I had to interrupt it. However, in doing so, I set free a number of shadows that are certain to torment future generations. But if I hadn't, the entire world may have paid the price. Please listen carefully. I cannot stress this enough. You must not hunt the shadows that have dispersed.
Huh? This part's...
I wasn't able to stop this madness. He won't listen no matter what I say. He's under the devil's spell. Now the shadows are trying to eat one another. But if they're reunited, then we are all doomed. I'll say this once more. Leave the shadows be.
This is the original video, before Ikutsuki changed it. Dad tried to stop the experiment.
There's not much hope for me now. I have just one favor to ask. Whoever finds this, please, give my daughter Yukari this message. I know I promised I'd be home soon, and I'm sorry to break that promise. But I want you to know, Daddy was the happiest man on Earth when he was with you.
Dad?
I love you, Yukari. Please, take care of yourself.
Dad? Daddy? I know one thing for sure now. I was right to believe in him.
Eventually, Yukari's tears stopped and she lifted her head.
Are you listening, Dad? I'm doing okay. It took a while, but I finally got your message.
Resolution in Yukari's heart has awakened a new persona. That's kinda better. Persona EO has given rise to Isis.
I'll fight for what I believe in. That's what you would have wanted. Right, Dad?
Hey, I can do stuff. Like I can't just eat this sandwich? I don't know what that is. What was Ikutsuki-san trying to say? He died before explaining the most important thing. Never thought he would be capable of doing such a thing. I did, because I knew. Plus, he looks like a James Bond villain. Turned on TV, shocked by the sudden death of the Koricho Group president. As a result of his death, an emergency meeting has been called. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh, these dorks are still out here, even though we just beat a shadow. We're entering almost endgame? Look at them. Gross. Go home. Let me go in here, though. Because our buddy here... Oh, Mutatsu's here. He shows up on Thursdays? I guess I forgot. I thought it was Friday through Sunday. The man you've seen before is drinking alone again. Hey, it's you. We seem to run into each other a lot lately, huh? He seems to be severely depressed today. I haven't had a single good night's sleep lately. I keep having this weird dream. And I know exactly why. It was just a spur of the moment thing, but... I cheated on my girl. You remember the one I said I was stuck with? She might be pregnant. I'm starting to feel guilty about the whole thing. Stupid, isn't it? Hey, do you think it's an unforgivable sin to cheat on someone? Or is it just human nature? I don't know. I'm not surprised. It's not something a guy my age should be asking a high schooler anyway. When I was young, I thought my life was just beginning. But now I'm past 30 and nothing ever seemed to have got going for me. Every day is more of the same betrayal and acting on my ridiculous desires. I wonder if I'm gonna have that dream again tonight. Shit, I feel like I'm going insane. Yeah, he repeats the last four. Alright, well, we got Mutatsu here. Look at my status. There we go. So I still need to raise academics and charm. Academics can wait a little bit. About, I'm gonna say like 3 or 4 weeks. Also, I'm tired. That's not a big deal, though. I am not that worried about finishing Mutatsu or any of the nighttime social links. There's so much time. There's only a few of them anyway. So I think what I'm going to do instead is go into Chagall. Because I need to be careful. There might be a social link coming up that requires maximum charm. I just don't remember. So I'm going to try to hedge that and try to max out charm next instead. Alright, when we pick up next time, I'll get some coffee, then we'll get back to day-to-day stuff. See you guys in the next one.
This